Hello everyone! I hope everything's going good. I have a very special lesson for you today on the use of als and wenn. In English, we always use the word when. That's very simple. But in German, there are different conditions to when you use als and wenn. Now let's try als, for example, to start off with. Als will always be used in the past tense. You will never use it in the present tense. And it is for a one-time occurrence in the past tense. Not just for a one-time occurrence, but for a one-time condition. When I was 9, well, you would use als. Als ich 9 war, because you were only 9 one time in your life. When is a little more complicated. It can be used in the present. So if you see a sentence in present, it's always wenn. Now in the past, it's used for multiple occurrences of the same thing. When there was a terrible storm out, I used to crawl into my parents' bed. There's more than one storm. So you don't just crawl into your parents' bed once, then you would use the word then. And do not confuse wenn with wann. Wann is a question word. Wann sollen wir uns treffen? So, let's get down to some practice sentences. First, we'll start with als. Als Mozart 1991 starb, war erst 35 Jahre alt. Okay, let's look at that. Why is it als? Well, because a person only dies once in their lifetime. They don't die more than once. So, we would use als. And it's also in the past tense. Let's look at another als sentence. Ich habe mein Portemonnaie wahrscheinlich verloren, als ich aus dem Taxi ausgestiegen bin. Als. I only got out of that taxi one time. I could use when, but if I use then that means I got out of more than one taxi today between the time I lost my wallet and I discovered that it was missing. So it's a possibility, but als works a lot better in this sentence. Let's see. Als ich meine zukünftigen Schwiegereltern besuchte, war ich sehr aufgeregt. Als. So, I was very nervous, very strung up when I met my parents-in-law. My parents-in-law. You could say then, but that would mean every single time that you met them you were, or possibility you've been married more than one time and you have met your future in-laws more than once. So, but als really works much better in this sentence. Now to move on to wenn. Wenn ich meine Hausaufgaben mache, kann ich keine Musik hören. Present, right? So it's only going to be wenn. That solves your problem right there for that one. Another wenn sentence. Wenn mein Großvater die Zeitung las, rauchte gerne seine Pfeife. Now, that is in past tense, but we can assume that the grandfather smoked his pipe and read his newspaper more than just one time. Wenn is a habit in the past. And als is a one-time occurrence or a one-time condition. And don't forget, wann is a question word. I hope my mini lesson for today has been helpful. And hopefully I'll have more videos in the future. So, everyone take care, and until then, Auf Wiedersehen!